Into it in talking about the thick of things as quickly as we can. And we know quite well that match day 3 came with drama as well as some teams rejoicing in terms of booking their places at the final of the competition. Kindly run us through what happened on match day 3.
The match day 3 was it kicked off with Bayelsa Queens taking on Rivers Angels, and we had a second match between Edo Queens and Bayelsa Queens. So the whole encounter interesting, but a little bit of contention concerning the Bayelsa Queens and Rivers Angels match. Now, what is the bone of contention? What's just the officiating, according to the Rivers Angels team. They believe that they had a goal before the final whistle. Now, of course, we have checked footages of that. There was indeed a goal, but there are contentions around the ball going out of the line before that goal. Before the goal, that's before the ball went to the net. There are contentions about that ball going out of the line before the build-up to the goal. Now, this is the bone of contention at this time, and at the point when the referee had blown the final whistle, the players were really upset that their goal was not acknowledged at that time. Was not acknowledged at that time. That still ends of the encounter. And you know, Bayelsa Queens and Rivers Angels are somewhat tightly, and Bayelsa are the defending champions. So you know that that's the mother of all clashes of the Nigerian Women's Football League Super Six. That is why it meant so much to Rivers Angels that they needed that win in order to make it to the final of the NWFL Super Six. So emotions ran high. The goalkeeper and a particular player all went for the referee. But at this time, the NWFL issued a fine on the club, on Rivers Angels, and also suspended the two players in question.
Okay, let's talk about the fine or the punishment as a whole meted out to Rivers Angels. There are those who think it's lenient and there are those who think it's reasonable enough. What do you think of that fine, the ₦1 million fine to Rivers Angels and the suspension of the two players from the third place match? Is this enough deterrent, so that it doesn't happen again?
If I tell you it's enough deterrent, I think it's me being on one side, being biased and not being, objective about the fine. Now, the decision was made. The fact that the NWFL even came up with a decision on time, it's, let's say, is commendable coming from maybe outpour from fans, from journalists who were at the competition. So the fact that they came up with a fine quickly after match day, after the match day, that's the match day 3 Friday match between the two sides, it's commendable from the NWFL. Was that should be enough deterrent because compared to what the NPFL organizers, the IMC said, that any team that puts the game into disrepute will be given total expulsion. There was no clause like that. There was no warning like that. There was nothing said here about the NWFL. So you know that the fine coming, this is the fair one.
Okay. In about 30 seconds, Onyinyechi, please, how has the Rivers Angels management responded to this punishment meted out to the club? And what should we expect for the third place and final matches?
After all, they're ready to take it to any level. They are not happy. If you were to own a team and you have been so much champions before and you've been to the CAF Women's Champions League before, you will know the pain and the fact that a goal would have helped them down to maybe penalty or even extra time. But they missed that because the referee's call at this time. So you will not be happy. You will not be satisfied with that you would have had a chance to still fight for that, for the ticket to the final of the NWFL Super Six. So we are really not happy at this time. Right now, we are with the team boss, the Rivers Angels team boss, and I'll be talking to the general manager of Rivers Angels to get her take, a reaction about the fine and also the suspended players. If you can hear the whole talking around, see that players trying to get down the ball. So for me, it's our background noise.